Hi everybody, welcome to the next episode of this game, Darkest Dungeon 2. This is the game that we're playing. We're continuing our attempt at the Born Out of Wedlock beacon. So I've been corrected. It is not the fatherless beacon. That is not the correct terminology. It is the Born Out of Wedlock beacon, which, considering the fact that that was me, I should probably know what that means. So here we have our team. We are saying goodbye to the leper. He has done his time. He's still here, but I think he needs a break. We are running our Ravager Hellion with Cosmic Slayer and Natural Swing. We have an Iron Stance Banneret Crusader, a Defiant Warlock Occultist, and all this stuff, Alchemist Plague Doctor. Again, we are on Act 1. Let me go ahead and update the things here. So we have Alch, we have War. I should probably uppercase that. Nope. There we go. Then we have Banneret, and we have Ravager. All right. Nope. I don't need to do that. Okay. Let's get into it and see how we do. Hopefully we can get the win this time. This is a tough challenge, so I try not to get salty about it. Like, this game is... This is not an easy way to do this game. And then after this, we're going to check out a different game. Because I want to play more games. So we'll get Darkest Dungeon Run and then play other game.
Ahead, only
hope everybody's having a good day.
And tribulation.
It's been... Going back to work after taking a little break is always rough. Hey, Swan, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good to have you here. Ripperoni and cheese, my friend. Ripperoni and cheese. All right, good bit of damage there. We can always just slam some more damage. Ooh, 8 damage right off the cuff. Love to see that. 3, 6. We can get a kill here. Excellent. Making some steak. I read that as steak and bones, and I was like, why are you making bones? That sounds horrible. So we're gonna try to tank with our guy here as much as we can. He's definitely going to be the tank of the team. Good miss. Good man. Good on you for missing. We respect that in this household. All right, got some Noxious Blast coming down here. 4 deads. This is a good option to do Howling End. God, the SFX, the VFX have been really nicely updated for that. And a good kill. We're on our way.
The work continues.
I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. I have to figure it out. We had Chinese last night. We went. We met another friend, another Hollow Knight friend of ours who lives in the area, and we met everybody up. And we went to a Chinese restaurant. We just Googled a Chinese place and went to it, and we ended up in one of those spots that's like, you know, hole in the wall, had one table, was obviously more of like a takeout place than like a sit-down joint. And the lady there was super nice. And it was kind of like, we sat down, we're like, the food's either going to be like, make you vomit the next 2 days, or it's going to be mind-blowingly good. And it was very, very good. It wasn't mind-blowing good, but it was very, very good.
The provinces
and I haven't been sick yet, so,
crumbling,
you know,
and undone.
Hopefully we're all set. 25 HP Occultist makes me worried. A lot of things make me worried. Minus 20% burn resist in the Sprawl makes me kind of worried. Means that everybody's going to be completely on fire the entire time. The Mastery Point is nice, though. Mastery Point is definitely one of those things that, like, you struggle to get in these. I mean, we could take on the General with this team, but I really don't think we want to. But I think we're going to avoid the Heat Wave Sprawl. We need to not take all that damage.
That was never fought.
All right. Beacon, let's grab that before I forget about it. Forget about it! And somebody made a point that I should try to take the Shambler spawn on these, because you kind of just have to, like, leverage your bets and just go, like, try to get the best things you possibly can on these beacon runs. Do the General. Oh, God. Which, like, I can kind of get behind the idea of, like, take the Shambler, because, like, you want to try to get cultist trinkets. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but also like, man, that's risky. I mean, it doesn't really super negatively affect us.
Planning and mindfulness.
I'm just gonna do
As
it
vital
because
to
you know what? I'm
survival
here to
as
have
sharp
fun
and
more than I
steel.
am to like min-max this stuff. Go all in. You don't have progress lose. Exactly, right? Yeah. Mushrooms and onions. You lost me at mushroom. I mean, I can
Conventional
appreciate
fare.
mushrooms. Like I do. I
But
appreciate
fairly
mushrooms. I
priced.
understand why people like them. Because, like, I can taste why mushrooms are tasty, but something about them, they're funky in a
Something
way
to
that I
ease
just
the
can't.
rigors of the road.
And I like funky food, but I just can't, like, enjoy them. And it's a shame, because they're, like, they're good, you know? Alright. Let's think about what do we want here. We do have a good selection of trinkets to start with. So, like, giving enemies some weakness could be pretty good for us. Mushrooms are easy to cook. Also, don't forget food for the mountain. Valid point, Zen. Yeah, valid point. Let's try not to misclick so much this time. We might survive. Chance to produce concoctions and powders. I don't think we need concoctions and powders that much. I think I'm going to take Disarming Dagger. I think this is a good option for us. I think we should also take the Roast Pig while we're at it. And a Triage Kit, just to have an emergency kind of deal. Are there any quirks we really need to get rid of? Pacifist is annoying. It's not game-ending by any means, but it's annoying to say the least. Speed is definitely going to be a problem on this team. I'm going to give her this, because she's going to be raining down fire. Okay, cool. Let's go. Tangle, see how we do. Mushrooms are easy to cook. They are easy to cook. I said I can appreciate a good mushroom, I just can't eat them. General Librarian would help you with shackles. Me neither. I don't think we should take the fight. If it like guaranteed us the possibility of getting a cultist trinket with Shambler's pet, I would actually consider that more than I would consider the trophy
Resignation.
being like that big of a deal. But Scary Song isn't great. You get Flute or Drone Pipe, which can be good. Vintage Collection's pretty good. Like Drone Pipe can cause some really good situations for you. It can also screw you over. Trinket can help you first. Maybe it's going to be a good trinket. I mean, like the trinkets could be good. I would say the trinkets would be the only reason to go for a trophy or go for a lair fight right now. But, I mean, this team can do it. These two are particularly well suited for it. But it's still going to be rough.
so
Like, it's
they
not going to
must
be an enjoyable
fall.
experience, you know? It's not going to be something that we're going to come out with feeling okay, especially with the boosted health and, you know, I haven't really fought many, or I don't think I've fought any ordained lair bosses yet. I don't think it's something I've, like, done yet.
The enemy
Good crit.
weakens and wanes.
Lucky crit for them, though. The resist on the bleed, thank you. Go ahead and bulwark here. Get that regen to counteract that bleed. To remove him from being a problem. Good, we get the blind there. That's excellent. Better think of it now than later. You do have at least one for each subsequent act. Might as well feel how strong. Yeah, I want to at least get a gauge on the team and everything. I'm just gonna go for the kill here. This is value. We peel off a block token and do damage to both of them. It's pretty good. I'm also gonna lower. I'm gonna lower his damage. Lair boss and librarian. Boss baby. I would say the baby's more deadly. I would not say the librarian is. Generally, I would consider the librarian to be one of the weaker ones. But I mean, like any boss, it can kill you. Like, it also just highly depends on your team. Hey, Mook, how's it going? Welcome on in. Like, if you have a really good team for taking on a specific boss, it makes a big difference, right? I'm considering what the best option is for us here. This gives us a heal. Hellion can finish off. I'm gonna go with this.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Good crit. So this allows him to heal here. And then this doesn't do anything for us. And then he gets a nice little heal. Defiant doing defiant things, which you love to see. Alright.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
The regen is going to be helpful for us. Got 16 baubles on that. Is that normal? Why do I feel like that's not normal? We don't have anything that increases bauble generation, so I don't know. They all want to go for a question mark. I'm going to go for this study, because I think, even though it might be kind of a bad trinket, I think we can get something good. Do we have Inspiring Cry on? We do, okay. I was like, all of a sudden we got 5 stress. You know what trinket I have not given enough credit to? Eyes of the Void. Man, it's a lot easier to get 5 stress on somebody and like use that trinket to just land a crazy, especially if you use a cleave attack. It's crazy. Or my Shrieker chick buffs? Yeah, it's like I have the Shrieker chick on, but I do not. I'm gonna go for the trinket. See what we get. Okay, we do get the drone pipe. I mean, this could screw us. It could also potentially be good for us. I don't know, man. It goes to a random ally, so you want to put it on the person who has the lowest. I believe it doesn't. I mean, I might be wrong on this. I don't think it procs on the person who has it. So you want it to, like, we don't want it on our highest stun resist people, but I don't know. Never trust the stun on my team. I mean, I really shouldn't, but who knows? Maybe it'll come in clutch. I don't know. Ever seen that trinket? Yeah, it's one that a lot of people don't generally go for. Also, how am I already out of wheels? Like, come on, video game. Ugh. That's the downside of taking this pet, right? Missed my time to insult YouTube? You did. You did miss your insult YouTube time, unfortunately. I guess we should be able to get some wheels here, right? No, we don't get that option. Okay. We just get an option that everybody's mad. We get more armor. They need to maybe work on this a little bit. Like, I feel like the selection should be fairly like, hey, you're out of wheels. Like, if we're gonna give you an option, it should be a wheel option, you know? 30 torch and 2 food is probably fine.
An unexpected find.
Double gaunt repair fight incoming? Absolutely.
Myriad options require
I'm gonna go forward.
deliberation.
I hope it's not... Okay. It's Loathing. It's a Shambler's altar. Oh, goody. I'm definitely not okay doing that.
The loathing whispers.
Can you imagine taking a Shambler right now? Crusader, did I stutter? Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm not saying that we're gonna take the Shambler, because we're not, right? But I should probably put on some movement abilities. I don't know. Maybe? Oh, God. Ordained Shambler, yeah. Ordained Shambler with the Shambler spawn. I'm not taking that fight, by the way. Mariner, how you doing, bud? Antiquarian repair fights that I've always cursed to getting. Have you started a beacon Grand Slam, or are you, like, not hurting yourself that way? We're not taking this fight. What are we gonna get? Shattered Will? I'm taking bets on Shattered Will. Lost in Space. Great. Great. Excellent. Fuck me, dude. You've done it? Seriously? Congrats, dude. That's awesome. I didn't realize you... Man, you took that out fast. That's crazy. That's crazy how long it took you to do the Stygian one, and then you just knocked that shit out. It's gonna be the opposite for me, because I did Stygian in 2 tries. And I'm on my 3rd, 4th attempt at this now. Implication on a repair fight once? Yeah, that's pretty mean.
Eager to ply his trade.
Okay, Trinket Organizer is good. I don't know if Stone Mount really helps us. Is there anybody generating block or really has the ability to generate block? No. Nobody has the ability to generate block on this team. Yeah. Calculations on my team. Bastards is 31%. Oh, right, because you, yeah. Crusader, no, can he? He can generate block on other people, right? I mean, he can generate... Tenacity can generate block, yeah. Are we running Tenacity, though? Not really. Hey, Andrex, how's it going? So I wouldn't be able to do it on Bastards, yeah. So you just went for a meta. I've probably need to be a bit better about doing smart stuff with this.
A hasty and reckless thing indeed.
I find it crazy that we're in Region 1 and I've somehow already gone through all my wheels and I'm at 3 loathing. And I'm not even through all of Region 1. And it's an implication. Who said something about implications? Hey, Maxwell? Hey, Maxwell. You want to have a conversation with this Bulwark of Faith dude? Oh, it does. I'm an idiot. I forgot about that. Oh, man. Goes to show it. Hey, drone pipe. Hey, excellent. Yeah, I should absolutely put the thing on him. I don't know why I didn't think about Bulwark. Would you look at that? It's doing something. I mean, he's gonna take the hit anyway, because... Yeah, +4, yeah, exactly. Hello.
Straightforward and effective.
We do this, we pull the corpses. Just so he's now... I mean, I wish we could stun him again, but we can't. What a turn 1. Yeah, that was lucky as hell. I'm gonna say that was lucky. Like, it's a decent chance for it to happen, but... Honestly, I don't think that could have gone much better.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble.
I'll give that to him. I don't know if I consider Implication a mini-boss. I think it's kind of like a semi-challenging... I consider almost like a champion enemy, but I don't think I consider it a mini-boss. Turn from Cursed to Blessed? Yeah. I mean, we'll see, you know. We'll see what the game stirs up for us, because it's known... Bless this mess. Live, laugh, love. Always, that always makes me cringe. Relationships, I think, are more important. The blood is really good. Oh, fudge off. Resolute is bad, because this is blocked by Resolute. Like, did he legitimately roll Resolute? That's so annoying. God. I mean, I got lost in space in this. Like, I need to give her something to move her forward. As much as Howling End has been good, we have to use Breakthrough. Because it's going to move her forward, too, and there's a very high chance that she's going to move back. I just need a way to move her forward. I just have to. I'm glad that didn't happen in that last fight, but... Yeah, she's gonna get stressed by something at some point, right? I have to hope we get like a meditative totem or some skull tea. I would risk Cosmic Slayer Natural Swing to get rid of Lost in Space, which is unfortunate, but that's what you get for just not taking a Shambler, right? I can't take a Shambler right now. I just don't have that option. Good resist on the bleed. Thanks, buddy. Wow. Iron Swan feels like a weird ability at times. It's like, it hits like a truck some days, other days it's like, I wasn't really feeling it. Yeah, that's a good move for us. That was a very good move for us. Damn. Taking the Chamber happens all the time. Yeah, you're right. That's the other thing about it, is like sometimes you end up in that situation where you take the fight and you still get punished. I've gotten Shattered Will going into that fight. It's like, okay. What was I supposed to do? I'm confused.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Yo, Ilias, how you doing, bud? Welcome on in.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
I don't think I've seen the weaken proc once on the from the dagger, so I'm good, man, I'm good. Chilling, hanging out, playing this game, trying not to get salty about it, you know, the average Darkest Dungeon experience. But Tafer, that's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Look at you, helping out my mods when they ain't even here. They're dead. We'll go ahead and slap this guy with some vulnerable and whack him with my big fat sword. And then you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna whack him again with my big fat sword. And now he's dead. Isn't that great? This gets the kill, ends the fight, so we don't need to heal the bleed. You know, either way, it's good for us.
Obstacle in our path.
One less obstacle. Oh, you found me in distress. Look at that. Very nice. Excellent. All right. We have a good amount of combat items here. I should be picking these up and using them, right? Three mini bosses. Three mini bosses in the same sluice, one after another on Beacon was very fun. What bosses did you fight? Guessing Collector, Death, and Shambler? Those are probably the three you can run into there, right? You can't run into Warlord there. No, you can't run into Warlord there. Keep healing stuff from the mountain. Maybe. If I need it, I need it, right? Like, that's kind of my... If I die because I don't have a healing salve, then I can't save it for the mountain. But I'd rather have it and not use it than just keep it in my inventory and then risk potentially dying because of it.
Agony.
Glad she's resisting these bleeds and stuff. Getting very lucky with that. I'm gonna go ahead and slap her with that. I'm gonna pull it here. Susie J, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need, yeah, I definitely appreciate any help. Like, anybody has advice or thoughts, whatever, you tell me, because Collector, Shambler, and the Surgeon, the Chirurgeon. What's the buff on the Locks of Beacon again? It's basically the Ordainment, but it's all of the things. So it's plus 20% like stun, move, and debuff resist instead of one of them. It gives them more, plus 100% max health, a bunch of speed, and then they each get a different mod, like an additional modifier for their death. Like, because when you kill one of the locks, they all do something different. So they each get like a stronger buff on death. It's pretty brutal. We've not survived. I mean, we've survived every time, but not without losing somebody. So
a breakthrough.
It's been not fun. Graphic that shows all the BB buffs if you want to use it for reference for your chat, please, Mariner. Feel free to have a post here or put it in my Discord if you're there or whatever. That'd be super cool. I'd appreciate it. Because I don't even know all the buffs, honestly. I've only done Acts 1 and 2 with the beacon, so. Are you dead? Oh, you're dead as shit. I'm gonna toe-to-toe, because at least that's gonna stop me from getting shuffled, so. Yeah, that's a super cool resource. I'll definitely take that.
Emboldened.
I remember, like, yeah, thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Looking out for me. That's what I like from my fellow creators. By the way, people, if you need another content creator to go watch because you like Darkest Dungeon 2, I cannot recommend Mariner enough. Definitely go check them out. Give them some love because they are a really fun time. One of my favorite streams to hang out with if I'm awake past, you know, normal hours for me. The wiki is slightly inaccurate. Yeah, the wiki team right now is like, the people who have been doing the wiki stuff have been kind of dormant. A lot of stuff hasn't been updated. Current version of the game, it will get better in time. Probably, yeah. That's why I've not done like any been trying to avoid doing like videos for like hero guides or anything like that because it's I don't know what's gonna change in the coming weeks, you know. Unfortunate crit. This will probably move her. Yep. So there's the. She moved twice there. Is that because she got stressed from two separate things? Or what? That's interesting. Hey, Bond, how's it going? Found you on YouTube, and I really like to put you on while I draw. Heck yeah, I appreciate you watching the videos. Thanks for being here.
A simple variable.
What do you like to draw, Bond?
Resolved.
I always appreciate some good. Oh my God, temptation! Of all the things to get.
The loathing festers.
Abso-freaking-lutely. I think this absolutely goes on her, right? I think Crusader is also a good option for it, probably. Hey, Mariner and other people, speaking of, did you guys see the post from Red Hook today, or Darkest Dungeon, and other studios? Did you guys see the mysterious announcement? Shambler Pet? Yes, we're running Shambler Pet. What's that about? Yeah, so I'll pull it up again because I think this is really exciting. I don't know what it is, right? And that's not me just saying that. I know I'm a playtester and I have some like stuff, but like that I don't know anything about this. So I'll pull it up again. So this is the tweet that they put out today. This is the tweet they put out today. You can got a little quote from the game. They got something new is on its way. The Triple I Initiative. I mainly draw characters recently trying to draw digitally. Heck yeah, that's really cool. If you ever want to share your art, you're welcome to join the Discord. We'd love to see it. I always love seeing what people can come up with and how creative people are. So this is a new account that came up that was made today. It's called the Triple I Initiative. And it's a mysterious initiative by the studios behind Darkest Dungeon, Risk of Rain, Slay the Spire, Vampire Survivor, Slay the Spire, Vampire Survivors, and V Rising. Sorry, I'm very dyslexic. And also Dead Cells, I know, is another studio that has been involved in this. I think it's Evil Studios, I think it is. Unfortunately, I think they have kind of a bad rap publicly for treating employees badly, so that's probably why they're not included in this list. But regardless, this is really interesting. I don't know what this is. They haven't said what it is. They just have a countdown for 16 days from now, or 15 days and 18 hours, or whatever it is. So I'll be excited to see what this is. I have some ideas of what it could be, but yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited for this, or whatever it could be. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Like if you're a big fan. Okay, what do we got? Devout, the Yips, great. Vampire Survivor guy. I want a Vampire Survivor whip guy in DD2. I'd love to see like some interesting collaborations. Could be cool. Tangle Scrounger, Martyr, not great stuff to say the least. Let's go ahead and pig up here. Let's check our relationships and see what we can finagle up here. Also, I want to see if we can get rid of anything quirk-wise, and we can't. We can't get rid of any quirks. We do have a greater bouncer's belt, though. This is pretty good. That's probably going to go really well on our Crusader, if I'm going to be entirely honest. I think we can definitely take affording that as something that we should do. And we can still afford another trinket if we really wanted to, but I think Crusader, as he's taking the most damage, this is gonna help him receive additional healing. Because 2 teams worked on Dead Cells, saying, yeah, that's true, because there's only one of them part of the initiative. Valid. That's valid, Maxwell. Good point. I need to play Slay the Spire. That's a game I've never played. Okay. I think Songbook is good here. We also need to make sure we get food.
Comfort on the road to damnation.
This is mega important for us. That should give us a full stack of food. All right.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and
Wido
glory
Summer.
in this domain
Wido Sir Mom?
of the damned.
Why does your mom hate you? That's great. That's an excellent. Sorry, my dyslexic ass could not get that name out. Why does your mom hate you? I can give you a slew of reasons why. Got 3,000 hours in Slay the Spire stream. When it's coming up, it's definitely on my list now to check out. I'm gonna be playing Balatro for a while. I'm gonna try to do Darkest Dungeon and then Balatro because I'm really enjoying that game and I want to stream it. And then we'll probably do some Slay the Spire. Okay, so we need to check. Did you play Last Spell? I did. I like Last Spell, but Last Spell for me has it's too much going on, and I'm not great at those kinds of games that have like loads of statistics, base management, it's kind of like RimWorld. Like it's a game like I really can appreciate that it's a very, very good game, but it's just not. I just don't do well at those games, and I get kind of frustrated with them. Not because they're bad games or bad design. I'm just not the audience for them. Okay, Duchess and Boudica we have to get up, so let's go ahead and get them up. Okay. Are there any we can get? Unfortunately, Ray can't use any whiskey, right? Yeah. But Ray can use the Songbook of Amorous Ballads, so we can risk that if we wanted to. It's -1 +3, so let's check on Ray. Who can we risk this on? Risk it on him and Boudica or him and Bateo, so either one of them, right? Nope, that's the wrong item. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. We probably knew that was gonna happen. Alright, Bateo, Boudica. Duchess, Boudica. Let's try to get a couple people close, and then we should be able to afford... Do we have any whiskey here? No whiskey, huh? This isn't Vestal, right? No, but it's just no whiskey here, so... I was hoping that we might get like one to proc larger, but we won't get it. We've already eaten the pig. We've already had one. So I won't be able to get, and I can't afford another one. Getting dysentery on Grave Robber from it, it can be rough for sure. I've had it work out for me plenty times, but when it doesn't work out, it's bad, right?
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher.
I'm gonna upgrade
of
some
all.
damaging moves here, and we're definitely gonna upgrade her abilities. Very shared content. Thank you, Mariner. I appreciate it. I'll make sure to go. I will go pin that in a minute. Army Man Slayer. For the barricade fights, maybe. I'd rather they rework those quirks because they're kind of boring as is. But
fate.
No time to bleed. Avoid the field hospital. So we have a guaranteed field hospital. I should have looked at that before spending any money.
Another inferno
Because that guaranteed hospital is going to be pretty good for us. But we do have double burn salve, which I like. That's good. And ablative powders, which I will also take. Oh, Mariner, that's very kind of you to do. You did not have to do that. Yeah, by the way, everybody, we do have a sponsor for the stream now. Rogue Energy has kindly sponsored the stream. If you like energy drinks or just like electrolyte drinks, they have non-caffeinated drinks. They have canned drinks, powdered drinks, shakers, obviously. I've been using it for like 2.5 weeks now. I've been trying all their different stuff to make sure that I enjoy it and would actually use it, which I have been using it. So I really recommend it. But you can do !Rogue if you want to learn more about that. I get 10% off all sales. The code for the next 3 days will get you 30% off, and then 20% after the next 3 days. So if that's something you want to use or you're interested in for supporting, hey, feel free. Otherwise, no obligation. It can't be resisted. I'll add that on there. Thank you. Yeah, hell yeah. Good to know. It's good. Information is always good in this game. Having more information makes a big freaking difference. I'm going to keep the Dark Impulse. I don't need to keep the Dark Impulse, but it's just kind of one of those things that, like, if I have the space, I'm going to keep it. We're not going to take the Bounty Hunter because I kind of want to work on relationships. This is probably a negative relationship, unfortunately. No, they're hopeful. Yay! I love how she's just holding a bandage in that, like, that image. She's like holding a bandage like she hates it. She's like, ugh, it's bloody. Ugh, blood. Ugh. Incision Bulwark will give minus stress. That's fine. We're not gonna be using Incision. Librarian on this act? No. No, thank you. I will pass. Let me take it on the Librarian. I mean, we do have, I will say, we do have Temptation Plague Doctor. So, like, maybe? Do we generate a single cultist fight? Nope. Wow. Good job. So we have not a single cultist fight, so we really don't get much, if any, value out of the Plague Doctor, or the cultist, the Shambler Trinket. They need to modify this to add like a chance to generate cultist fights, right? I would rather, in all honesty, I would rather it remove the scouting, but increase the chance. Like, give me a slightly higher chance, like plus 33% cultist in location scouted, and like plus 50% chance of cultist node spawning or something. Like, I'd rather like, ooh, a cultist node than like, oh, I didn't get any, you know? Hey, Elise, how's it going? Welcome to the Rogue team. Oh, hell yeah, you're on Rogue too? Heck yeah. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this stuff. I know, I'm glad to see there's a lot of people I know who are also sponsored by them, so. Narrator, aspiration unites the hopeful, stuck in my head. Yeah, we always need more Wayners in our life. Ew, it's bloody. My sister in Christ, you reanimate corpses. Yeah, but they're dead. They don't have any blood in them. You know? How you doing, Lise? Thank you for your advice on keyboard, by the way. I was looking at some of the stuff. Fortunately, a lot of things are sold out, but like that's not nobody's fault, you know.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Psycho, how you doing, bud? Should increase cultist node spawning. Most cultist trinkets aren't usually worth it. Only a handful of combos truly break the game. Yeah, I mean, I would say a lot of them are worth, especially if you're just like playing goofy, right? When you're playing serious like this, probably not as many are worth it, but if we think Man Arms and Plague Doctor will be reworked next, what abilities should change the most on past, like, Crusader's Tenacity? Like, Crusader's Tenacity? What? Crusader wasn't mentioned. Hey, Max. Are you talking about, like, what abilities should they change? I don't know. Plague Doctor, I think, definitely needs to get Plague Grenade leads a look at on an Alchemist, right? I think base is probably fine. I think Cause of Death needs a look at. Blinding Gas needs a look at to make it a bit more potent. I think other than that, she just needs to have her paths made, you know, a bit more interesting. Feeling some water damage in the house. Oof, that's never fun. Water heater started leaking, so yeah, insurance company, restoration company, blown. Ah, gross. At least you've got insurance, right? Darkest Dungeon tickles my semantic brain in a good way. The language is concise. It is very concise, yeah. It's intricate but concise. That's the thing.
A slow dissection.
Oh, which ability would be different on every... Oh, right. I would either say Cause of Death or Emboldening Vapors. Yeah, I mean, Cause of Death I think would work, but I also think it's... I like Cause of Death thematically, I just think it needs a bit of, like... Just needs a bit of love, right? But... You might have to think about that for a second, huh? I'd really like to lock in Defiant before we lose it again, but... I really don't need the Bulwark, so let's just go ahead and do this. Better not miss. Hey, what did I just say? Hit We get the extra turn.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Hell yeah. Extra turns. I love that. Marino, am I in your Discord? Oh, you just sent me a thing to. I was like, wait, am I in Mariner's Discord? What? Oh my god, Mariner Hawk sent me a friend request. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Friend. Stab them in the face? Bellow, command to be different? I think command would be a particularly good skill to make different, because I think it, thematically, it kind of makes sense that he's, like, giving different commands based on things, you know? Advanced lunge. This isn't your regular, average, everyday lunge. This is advanced lunge. Anybody get that reference? Anybody? Just me? You know what I dislike about Pit Fighter? It doesn't matter where he is, right? He just kind of, like, does really strong damage no matter where he is. That's why double Pit Fighter is so fucking annoying. Different on every path for sure.
To finish this.
Yeah, I could see Bloodlust doing that. Raucous Revelry 2, I could see doing something a little different every time, but I think Bloodlust would be a good option for sure. I concur. All right, I'm gonna eat the riposte. It's fine. Like 8 hours in Helldivers 2 last night. Man, it's so good, Lees. Lees, are we friends on Steam? If not, we need to. I think we are. We need to make that work. It's Momica. It is. Hey, Gonzalez, how you doing? We are. Okay, cool. I do not get the chance to play that game as much as I would like, but when I do, it's super fun. So feel free. The thing I love and hate this. In that game, people don't need to request to join your game. Like, obviously you can set it so that only friends can join. But there have been times where I'm, like, playing, and then somebody will join, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, we're friends on Steam, but I think we're friends from, like, 5 years ago, and we played, like, one game together. And I'm like, I don't know who this person is. Is it bad that I know what the Bing Chilling reference is? Like, what that's from? Hey, Drone Pipe actually did something crazy. Yeah, feel free to drop into a game if I'm ever on, please. You're absolutely welcome. I just met the friends fam joined the close party before we hopped in the hell pod. Yeah.
Morbid gains.
I've also had a lot of fun just playing with randos in that game. I'm really bad about doing it because I'm very introverted and the idea of playing with randoms kind of scares me. But it's super fun. So like I try to force myself to do it now and again just to get out there and do it.
An unavoidable end.
But I've mostly had really good interactions with people playing it. I have had a few like, oh, get the lightning element, sweet, where people have been like very sweaty, and like I had like one guy was like screaming at me, he's like, "No, we gotta go this way." I'm like, dude, I'm just like, we just play the game, please. I'd appreciate that. Nobody can take advantage of this, unfortunately. I mean, we can get the like. There's no bad reason to put this on. Like, it doesn't hurt us, but we don't get the dodge out of it, right? But there's still like the secondary effect is still good. So let's not. Not put it on. I have rando PTSD. I'm just like, I just get super anxious when I play with people that I don't know. Even when I play with people I do know, if I haven't played games with them before, I'm very nervous. Like the first time I play games, well, actually, Lise, I've met you IRL, so I don't think I'd be nervous playing games with you, but I have had people where I'm like, oh god, I don't know how this interaction's gonna be. That's why I don't play multiplayer games on stream, because I have been scarred from that when I played. This was years ago. I played a multiplayer game. I was playing Overwatch. No, it was Dead by Daylight. I was playing with like somebody who I thought was a friend, and then they just started going off on a whole racist rant out of nowhere. And I was like, oh God, I don't know. How do I mute them? And oh God. And like, this was somebody who I played games with before. And like, they must have, I think they just knew I was live and they were like, cool, I'm gonna do this. I hate, and I was like, oh! And they did not, let's just say they didn't hold any punches when it came to the terminology they were using. I was like, I'm gonna be banned from Twitch forever. Thankfully, I was like very small and I don't think nobody who was watching actually like reported me or anything because they knew it's like I stopped it, but it was like, oh God. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. People think that they're funny or whatever. I've since learned my lesson. So I don't play COD anymore, yeah. Parasocial relationship much? I've had a few like that. Then I forget to set the game to private or rando joins while I'm waiting for a friend. Like, so, yeah, I don't feel as bad about it now, Mad Dog, but I did used to when when like the servers were really iffy and somebody like got in and I was like, ooh, I'm about to kick you. You've probably been waiting in line for like 2 hours and I'm so sorry, but I'm waiting for a friend. And I feel bad. I'm like, boop, least unhinged DBD player. I used to play a lot of DBD back in the day. I used to be a DBDer, you know. DBD and PUBG, those were the games I used to play when I first started streaming. That and Overwatch. Overwatch was the first game I played.
Let us hope the madman's
on stream.
Has borne fruit.
If you guys are interested about my streaming career, you can go watch my video on how Darkest Dungeon changed my life, where I go through the whole synopsis of my streaming career and how I got from like Overwatch to Darkest Dungeon. Overwatch is just mid now, the community is ew. I've not heard really anything good about Overwatch 2. I genuinely haven't, and it's a shame because I really liked Overwatch. Like I had a lot of fun with it, the first one, you know. But I've just like, people have just done nothing but scare me about Overwatch and like that. It's not good. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh well. Ooh, smelling salts is a good option for us. Yeah, we should grab those. It's an item that I very rarely use, and I should use it more often, but I very rarely use it. Also, it's good because we should put this on him, and then if he accidentally stuns anybody right now, we have a way out. But it's also great for the locks, right? So I haven't played Overwatch 2, so I don't know anything about it. I played a lot of Overwatch very early on, and then, you know, stopped playing. Overwatch 2, it just was like a weird thing that they did, right? Like they made a new game, but it wasn't. It was just like, it's like a DLC essentially, right? Just some new heroes and like a slightly different format and some maps, right? And I was like, I don't really get, I didn't like, me as a consumer, I didn't understand what it was. Like, is it a new game? Is it the same game just remastered? I didn't understand what it was. I still don't understand what it is. I blame DS3, that's valid. League community is the League kind of just embraced the fact that it was a shitty community, and honestly, that's probably the only reason it's still around, because it's kind of almost just like accepted. And you know what? Fine, works for them, I guess. I don't know. The glorified update. Not even DLC. They put old heroes behind a paywall or so. Yeah, I just don't. Like I said, like from a marketing standpoint, I just never like got a clear picture of what it was. So I never got it. I never tried to play it because like I don't. Like honestly, if it had been like this is a sequel for Darkest Dungeon or not Darkest Dungeon for Overwatch 2 or Overwatch, like this is a different game, I probably would have like picked it up because I would have been interested in it, but because the marketing was done so poorly, I just didn't understand what it was I was trying to play. It wanted to include was a cool new PvE mode, but scrap. Didn't the first game have PvE? Or am I crazy? Did it not? LoL community keeps existing out of spite. Pretty much, Bond. Pretty much. That's like what it does, right? One hell of a community. There's a League fighting game coming out. Yeah, fighting games already have a fairly kind of toxic culture built into them at times, right? Oh my god, breakthrough value. Supposed to be Overwatch 1 plus a dedicated story mode of skill trees and shit, but now it's just Overwatch. Okay.
In this world, wealth is
Had
worthless
PvE events, but
without
Overwatch 2 was
purpose.
supposed to have a proper campaign. Okay. Still, though, I feel like that's just a DLC, right? They could have just been like, here's Overwatch, but here's story mode. But they never added it. Heroes you could earn and such. Oh, man. First rule about League Fight Club. Man, Fight Club is a good movie. Took me a long time to kind of understand a lot of the nuance in that movie, but the first time I watched Fight Club, I was like,
To arms.
I don't understand the
Though
hype.
it brings no satisfaction.
This, fine. Relationships are important right now. The Torchlight is whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, the hospital, though. The hospital is probably a good bet. We have money. We kind of need to get rid of Lost in Space, right? Like...
If you hope to heal, you have
chosen wisely. Gonna be toxic. Probably gonna have pluggers. What's a
And
plugger?
flame.
That sounds
As
like a
far as
bad
the eye
thing.
can see.
Like a very bad thing. All right, I am going to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. In the meantime, if you're not following me on social media, you should go check me on other social medias. You should watch me on YouTube. You should watch me here on Twitch if you're not. Blah, 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 blah. I'll be right back. Enjoy some clips in the meantime. Bye-bye. I don't know what's happening. Something's happening. Talk about fighting games. I don't know anything about fighting games. I just exist. All right, Lost in Space. Goodbye.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
And now, that's probably it. Some healing salves could be good, I guess. Sure.
Tonics, tinctures, and remedies. The silence of hope.
All right, got some loathing. We should probably take some additional fights. All right, yeah. Meta experienced. Yeah, I can't do competitive games, man. That's why I like Helldivers. I like a PvE experience. That's just what I enjoy. If I'm gonna play a game kind of like that you play with other people. Time War and Volumes. I don't really care about Time War and Volumes. It's gonna give us like
An elementary
nothing.
problem. Is it not?
Gonna give us an almanac that does nothing for us. So, we haven't come across a
Chaos
single
must
barrier
be
fight
met
yet, which is
with
interesting.
Unwavering resolve.
Like a barricade fight. I wonder if they've toned down. I feel like they've toned down the spawn rates on those. We've gotten pretty lucky. I'm not gonna lie. We're not running into anything like severely difficult. I mean, a ghoul is annoying to say the least, but you know, Howl doesn't do any damage, and if we kill things fast enough, we don't have to worry about them too much. So. Okay, we took the damage, so we won't get the extra turn. She's dead next turn. The double horror is definitely annoying, but we'll make it work. This should stop Skull Toss from happening. Next turn, he can't do horror or howl twice, so they're both dead. This is a good option to use Burning Stars. Non-existent or 3 in every region. Absolutely true. That seems to be the option there. Getting competitive community. I feel like there's a really good community for fighting games from what I've seen. I don't have the dexterity and the speed for them. I mean, obviously, if I practice enough, I'm sure I could get there, but I don't have the time. Like I say, I have a lot of games. I don't have the time to give them the time that they need. Like, I put all my time into this game to be even slightly good at it.
An invariable result.
Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh is. Hey, I got a Yu-Gi-Oh player in the house, so. Yu-Gi-Oh's a good time. There she is.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Ah, yes, storage room key. Thank you. It's not terrible, in all honesty, but I'm gonna leave it. She was summoned, yes. Yeah, my secret skill, who's my girlfriend, Schlebby, was a Yu-Gi-Oh streamer when she started streaming. No Hollow Knight, but you know, the love for Yu-Gi-Oh is still there. I summon her in attack position. New play, yeah. Oh man, minus 15 torch, plus 2 stress. I'm taking the fight. Relationships are gonna have to deal. Here's the reason to equip skills you never use. On Physician, I would take it, right? Because I do use those skills on Physician, but other than that, it's just a risky play. All right, have that, and just stay there, and then eat these. Unfortunately, this guy's already ignited, which sucks, but it is what it is. Days. Nice.
On to the next.
Man, that sucks. Sometimes the AI gets you at the right time, man. It plays the right move, you know? Who's going first? That one is. Right? Yeah, I can't stop that, but I say who's going first. This one ain't going at all. God damn it. Good resist on the burn, buddy. Hell yeah. We're doing really well with the resist, by the way. We're kind of clutching the burn resist and stuff pretty well for us. She took the damage, so we won't get the extra turn, but that's fine. I'll bulwark here. Like that heals stress, gives us regen. It's not a bad option here. Defiant, again, doing the Lord's work for us. Very unreliable. She actually needs buffs after losing the piercing. She does. I mean, what? I would say that we're just very used to the piercing, right? I think there's an argument to be made that the dot meta being as powerful as it is probably the issue, less than the fact that she just has a harder time piercing. So I think I wouldn't mind it if like everybody kind of got toned down a bit so the dots weren't as reliable, because I think they're a little too strong.
An inkling of potency still lingers in
Haste
some
and
of
history could be
these
good for us.
well-worn relics.
Yeah, sure. I don't like lowering her move resist, but it's not really something that's a big issue for us at the end of the day, right? Like, increasing her healing received, I think, is better. Oh, can you hear the cat meowing? Yeah. He's when did we get that Nightbot command added? Shelby doing work in the. Oh God, we're unleashing the cats.
Lost and desperate.
All right, guys, you've got 1 minute, chat. You've got 1 minute to spam as many cats as you please. Never stop spending the cats. The cat is needy. The cat. We have to lock the cat up when he eats, because otherwise he goes and eats the other cat's food and then vomits. So he has to be put in jail for a little while. No, 1 minute, chat. Less than a minute now. Better get those cat spams out there, you know. Thank you for the hydrate. There you go. Do you enjoy your cats? Was that a magical experience? I hope it was. I can probably switch off Breakthrough back for Howling End now, huh? We only had that because of Lost in Space, so...
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
It's already at the table. It's already there. Oh, yeah. If we could go to the fetter and get a blight trinket on her to increase the amount of blight that she just deals naturally, she would be unstoppable right now. I mean, landing 24 damage essentially is pretty freaking nice, I'll say. I would take that.
Sweet reprieve.
Unfortunately, on the locks, that's not the
you.
the end of the best deal, right? I mean, it's hard to land it. I really don't know what we're gonna do on the locks. I know spreading the damage might be the best idea. It could, like, at least getting a few of them down fairly close and then just knocking out like 2 or 3 in the same round is gonna be really useful. I don't know how effective we're gonna be able to doing that. It's gonna be the main issue, I think. Plus 45 torch. Sure. Probably worth it. Our relationships are not doing so hot right now. Well, I say that. We got one that's doing pretty bad, but the rest are actually okay. I take back what I say. Spam an Amnestis to spread the damage, yeah. If an Amnestis actually did anything, I'd do it. But it doesn't, so I won't. Elite enemies. We've done, I will say, this team has done, like, really well. Those stuns are coming in absolutely clutch, too. Drone Pipe is doing, like, very well for us right now. I mean, like, it's not saving the run or anything, but it's definitely helping. This combination that we keep getting with these, the whip dudes throwing my occultist into rank 2 is just super annoying, by the way. It is what it is, but like I said, annoying. Was that an Amnesis? Did I hear an Amnesis? You did. I can't even move. Fudge. Oh, this is really all I can do. 8-3, yeah, dead. But yeah, if it didn't stack the blight, right? Yeah. Good crit. Another great crit. We didn't get any stress healed for that though, but that's okay. We go where the glory wills us. Of course, this dude just managed to just heal himself and then do an attack. Yeah, cool. But we're resisting a lot of dots. We're doing pretty well on that end. Though, I mean, she's not, but that's fine. An exception to every rule. 4, 10. Okay, we need to do a bit more damage there. Hey, you're dead. Thank ya. Now you. Go and heal her up a little bit. Alright. Not bad, not too shabby. Like I said, I feel like this team is doing pretty well.
It is ours now.
All things considered. Of course, we are having some issues, but nothing crazy. As I think we can swap off Breakthrough for Howling End. I'm gonna keep the slime mold because we may end up needing it. We may end up needing to like pop in some food. Hey, Matei, how's it going? Welcome on in. How you doing, bud? Home, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. The run is going well, all things considered. Burn Salve isn't going to help us much here, so let's pop that off for that. So we have some Healing Salve. I don't think Smelling Salts is going to do too much for us either. I will take the Triage Kit. We're going up against a Deacon, right? So we may have to heal a big hit, depending on how this goes. We're definitely going to want to get Bulwark off as quickly as possible. Enfeebled. Alter denial is going to be a problem. Go ahead and use this. Okay. I mean, the weak is fine. It's not great, but it's not terrible either, right? So. Yo, Aspenera, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
Of the damned.
Oh, the double burn there. Excellent. Okay, we're going to bulwark here. This will give us block plus, which is great. And they're both dead, I think. 8 and 3, dead. 3, yep, dead. Everybody dead. That rogue stuff, it's good, dude. This is I'm drinking, this is one of the hydration ones, so it's non-caffeinated. It's the dragon fruit mango. It's very, very good. We're watching on YouTube, had a chance to stop by live. Hey, I appreciate you watching the YouTube videos. Thank you so much for doing that. And thanks for being here. I'm all the way over from YouTube. Eat it by the scoopful and see if I can fight God. You probably could. I wouldn't recommend it, but like, you know, do you. Oh, comrade, how you doing, buddy? It's gonna heal the stress here, because otherwise it's gonna be a problem. We're gonna get our steel sundered, but that's fine. Into a block plus token. It's not the end of the world.
Is the PP Pooper
I am the PP Pooper Man. Thank you for reminding the people. They always need a good reminder. Oh yeah, we've got execution. I forgot about that. Excellent.
Sweet reprieve.
All right.
The next test is put before
Snap Judgment. Yes, I will take that. Bloodied Branch. Bloody Branch is not bad. We could swap. Well, we're running Ravager. So, you know, it's not great, but like, we do get the crit ability of doing additional, you know, doing strength. Better than me in PvP. It's doing pretty good, I will say. I mean, I think we dropped Drone Pipe, right? Like, Drone Pipe's been funny for us, but I don't think it's gonna clutch anything. Like, I guess it could stun the locks, but... Actually, are the locks stun immune? I don't remember. I don't think they are, but they could be? I'm sure somebody can tell me.
Rest tonight. Under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
They get additional stun resist, right? Because of the... yeah, because of the... Oh god, I didn't see what we got here. Light sensitive, last gasp, necrophobic, it's fine. I did link to Rogue in my tweet. It's they're tagged in the picture, so they're in the tweet. Okay, let's see. And do that. Hey, Dartress, how you doing, bud? Okay. Who needs this the most? Probably Ray and Duchess. Shit. Can't use it. Okay. He will get to speed pretty quick. Oh, he wasn't. Why was he at 8 earlier? I don't remember why he was 8. We'll need to give him something for speed if we can get it. We should maybe have something here.
You can.
No, damn it. He may not benefit from this then.
If indeed it ever
Who would benefit the most? I mean, I guess she would if we get her. Man, that speed is gonna be tough. Is there something else we can increase speed with? I like how speed bag doesn't increase speed. It's great. Hey, Artie, how you doing? I mean, there's wolf's blood, but I really don't want to use that. We could try for the holy beads proc. Damn it, didn't get it. That was a 1 in 3 chance, right? Alright, I need to work on relationships here if I can. But he can't. It has to be him and Bate. Okay, excellent. I don't think that got them out of there, but I think we can probably do that with poetry. if we wanted to. That's going to be costly, so we got to think that through before we do anything. I think he's still resolute, right? Yeah, so you can't use that. Don't forget food. We already ate, thankfully, so we should be okay there. But yeah, good shout. Noisemaker could be pretty good for us. I think clarifying poultices are going to be better generally. I mean, we could still use drone pipe. Like, if we have a decent option for it, like drone pipe isn't terrible. Like, as just a passive. If we have something like maybe better than the random minor bouncer's belt, right? I don't know.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Should upgrade toe-to-toe. Should upgrade Howling End. Sluice Light. Yeah, another mini region like the Sluice would be really cool. I think it would add a lot of variety for what it does. The medicine we're gonna want for the additional healing. Sure. Ah, man, my concern right now is gonna be the speed.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain.
Hey, Zorthi, thank you very much for the follow. I
damned.
appreciate it. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hope everybody's having a great night. $60 to 95. Yeah, I mean it's bad, right? Is it worth potentially locking somebody out on our team? Probably not. Like, that's probably a better option, right? Like, we have good trinkets. My concern, I mean, this is gonna take 3 rounds before it starts doing something. You know, like, it's still gonna do something. It's just not gonna do much until... It's going well, Brew. It's going well. How you doing? Medical equipment could also be just a good find. Like, I could throw on Wolf's Blood, but that's really risky. He's gonna die. We love the videos on YouTube. Decided to view live. Yeah, thank you so appreciate everybody coming over from YouTube. A lot of people coming from YouTube today. Great to have you here. Thank you for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Being tossed up, but otherwise big chillin'. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Yeah, his trinkets are good. Again, he's just not getting too much value out of this. But, like, he will get value out of Snap Judgment. The fight's going to last more than 3 rounds, so he's going to start getting the value out of it, right? So, it's going to activate the candle. Like, it just sucks that we can't, like, activate it off the bat. But you know what? I think that's fine. We just deal with it, right? I'm hoping you get a BB win with everyone alive. Yeah, me too. I am hoping we get everybody alive out of this. We shall see.
Will the real Slim Shady
Hey,
please
Slim, how you
stand
doing,
up?
bud? What's going on, my friend? I agree that this is the run. Is this the run, chat? Hopefully it is. The run for cats, yeah. Alright, I think... We're pretty much moneyed out right now, right? So, I'm gonna grab this medical equipment. It does have value on the mountain. It's one of the only stagecoach items that does.
More arrive,
Vaughn, thank you very much for the follow.
foolishly seeking fortune and glory
Let's go to the
in this
mountain.
domain
I'm rooting for you. Thank
of
you.
the
Thank you.
damned.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I took the Shambler pet, right? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. That's probably cost us the run, unfortunately. Oh, 5% chance, and of course we rolled
The great ziggurat.
blind, which is probably the worst one we could have rolled.
And regret.
What's his debuff resist? 20%. Not good. What do I do about that? You know, I mean, I maybe could have worked on the relationship. How close were they? I probably could have thrown poetry at them or something and made it work, you know. It is what it is. unfortunately, it's like my most potent thing that I can use. Like, I will say, thankfully, we're probably not going to use it too much in the final fight, right? Because we're going to be focusing up front, you know, for the most part. But especially depending on which one we get, relationships either. Yeah, I think for Beacon, I would like it if Beacon unlocked to full Act 1. And I've said this multiple times. I think that would be the best benefit we could get. I have to use this, unfortunately. I can't not. The downside, the double downside to this is that I'm just gonna keep. Yeah, I'm just gonna double blind here. I don't know, man. I don't know what to. Tenacity. Oh god, I didn't even see what it swapped with. I didn't even see that. I got so mad. It took off Reap. That's fine. Unfortunate, but it's fine.
A breakthrough.
He's gonna be blind like the entire time. You can't hit position 2? You say so, buddy.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
At least blind doesn't stack any more than this, so.
Stupendous.
Just don't use. I mean, I probably won't use it much in the final fight, and it's really what it's gonna boil down to. I only did 2 stress. Is that like something that changes in later regions or later acts? I feel like he normally does 3, but I'm probably just being crazy.
Lethality writ large.
She's gotten 2 crits and hasn't generated a strength token yet. It's unfortunate because she doesn't normally crit. If it had a full version, I would too. Yeah, I think on Beacon, that's the only reason I've been playing it so much. What do you think the surprises that they posted on Twitter earlier today? We talked about this a bit earlier. It's some sort of collaboration with a bunch of other indie studios. I'm doubtful that it's a game or a game studio. I think some people are very hopeful that it might be. I have doubts that it would be. I think that would be. I just don't think it would be in the scope of what they were doing. A chip suit, I do not. Sorry. So I'm thinking that it's either some sort of like I don't know. I have like a gaming website that's focused on indie games and like getting people to play them. It might be a game distribution platform, like Humble Bundle or something like that, because and my tinfoil reasoning for that is that they've only followed 9 accounts, and all the 9 accounts that they followed on that Twitter are game distribution platforms: Xbox, PlayStation, Humble Bundle, Steam, etc. There's some. Well, yeah, they've already confirmed that this has nothing to do with Darkest Dungeon 2 per se, right? This is a collaborative effort that they've posted with other studios. It's with Risk of Rain and with Vampire Survivors and things like that. Console ports are coming this year. They've already confirmed that's happening, but that's their own studio doing it. This is something entirely separate. So yeah, we know we're getting console ports and modding support this year sometime. So yeah, this is something completely separate that they've collaborated with other indie studios, like the studios that made Slay the Spire and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll have to see what it is.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, the double crits, there's definitely a nice touch there, huh? All the path reworks first. Theory console relay. I would imagine that's probably. I'm already stunned. I would imagine probably, but I don't know. There may be separate teams working those 2 things, so I'm not sure. I would like to spread the damage. I just don't think we can at this point. I don't think we're gonna survive this. I'm already really scared.
In the beyond.
God damn. I think that would be the smart play, right? But I don't know if that's realistic. Has already been some talk in the community that they're getting ready to release because it was leaked. There was somebody posted that they've already gotten the like the ESRB ratings in Brazil for consoles, that came out. And posted that was released, so I don't know if they're just like getting that done early. You know, it could be a lot of things. I don't know. Two different kinds of works. Yeah, they are two different things. And console porting also is dependent on the. It's also dependent on the consoles themselves, right? They have an approval process, a different team that they have to work through, all that stuff. So. Could be I'm not forgetting, but there's nothing I can realistically do about it right now.
A slow dissection.
I don't think we haven't even killed one lock yet. It's round 3. I probably shouldn't be killing that lock, to be entirely honest. Okay, I think this... Okay, yeah, we're done. If even one thing hits Plague Doctor, it's game. Yep, that's done. Alright. Yeah, that sucks. And that's why you do not take Temptation into this kind of run. 14 damage, Death's Door, hit, dead. I mean, there's just nothing. There's literally nothing you can do about it if you take an item that removes your Death's Door resist.
No,
so.
give it to KD.
Over Yao.
That was a good one. Let me guess. Yeah, it was Temptation. Yeah. One day we'll get it. One day we'll get it. That was a very, very well timed clip there. But hey, that's fine. We'll get that going another day. One day we'll get this thing. Main mystery box is absolutely goated. Absolutely. Is there anything I really want to save here? I'm just abandoning it. I don't care about the memories. One day after the ordainment rework, yeah.
Such a wholesale,
I love this. I love that you have to see your meltdowns after you abandon. You do. I think we could have been fine. It just, I should have healed her. I should have taunted earlier. Whatever. It's something that happens. It's just. I'm not getting salty about these runs because I think that's stupid to do.